everybody, welcome back to more Ace Attorney. Guys, look, yeah. February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Franco Law Offices.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry for what my sister said.
This is the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name. The Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
I know Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file.
Sherlock's axe victim's body is being killed, Marshall.
He murdered Officer Marshall's brother. He left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what do you have to do with those killings, Emma?
The night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? Tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you.
Yes. I was witnessing the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
Happened 2 years ago. It's right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. And suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then,
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a whole lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture?
I don't remember the moment Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify to that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You provided bogus evidence? Prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly.
Forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. So, that's when it all started. Rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
That's true, even though he may not have noticed. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
That case ended. Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
The Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
I don't remember what happened after that. I apparently passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma. There's so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I must have been 14.
It's understandable.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I said that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. And if the evidence makes it an airtight case, that way Lana would never have to forge any.
See, I'm finally starting to understand why it's now a tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. What did she forge?
What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? Ah, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? And by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview. Fled into my sister's office. Why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? The detective's offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. What? That's news to me. The Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. I used to be a detective? I read the file. That's not too surprising. I better have another talk with her. Like, it's in the file. Executive investigators Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Head investigator Bruce Goodman. Honestly, it's seeming like Damon Gant is the one involved with all this. Because he is very obvious. They said it's not Lana Skye's. So it has to be Damon Gant's. The only other executive that we know. Lana! Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Let's find evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Most don't mind playing foul, why should we? Lana, you're wrong. An innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, who told me about you? Oh? You were a detective 2 years ago. The SL9 is the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Can you fill me in on the details, especially about the unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have the right to know, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Wright. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. At trial, it wasn't fair, was it? We tipped the scales. I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. Couldn't be helped, Ellen. At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, the star, said? Are you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife? Lana, I don't understand. Why don't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She's amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief got cracked together.
Chief got?
He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes.
Damon Gann. He was everything I aspired to be.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Really idolizes her big sister. And now you're the chief prosecutor. What happened? I was planning on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was I gained experience investigating crime scenes. You could use that experience in court, right? Gant's help in SL9 case was crucial to this resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of the affairs 2 years ago. Two years ago, I was second in command of detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gann, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gann. And I shared the same office, the same investigations. We even had the same office. Fuck, you two were so close together, but he framed you for murder. Oh. That team, best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. He asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. He tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save you from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Damon Gann and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gann and Marshall let their guards down and fled the room. From there, he ran straight to office shared by Deputy Chief Gann and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. As finally some papers while Gann and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I turned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What do you do? To be honest, I panicked. Victim Emma carried her out of the room and just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh? Not buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this case was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Hey? It was a self-made dark police department, right? Yes, the office that Damon Gant and I shared. Office of Mr. Gant now occupies myself, the chief's office. You should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. Not even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly happened down in the evidence room. Must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. Yeah, I thought we would finally make some headway in our case. But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. She'll probably be removed as chief prosecutor. But at the very least, she won't be charged for murder. And probably won't be put to death. Because it looks like she's being put to death so far. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Sedgworth isn't here. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee. Took a real beating in court today. Yeah, Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago. Guess we'll just have to come back later. Alright, Bambino. Oh, Mr. Marshall! I never thought things turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera sura. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambino? Should've known my luck had run out when old Billy dried off this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? I'm going to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. Voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go into the evidence room today, partner. Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Out of prospectors, Ed West. If ever there was a case I need to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, do you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. I'm not a patrolman anymore, and I'm certainly not a detective. I'm more than one of me now. Your eyes and mine have seen too much as it is. Nothing related, so that was fishy bad. That trial from the beginning wasn't just me either. All it takes was officer. What do you mean fishy? Some facts reported was inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, a murder weapon. A murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken tip? That's Joe Darcel, right? But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. Question? The blade of his knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What's that mean? He says there's a good chance that knife is not a murder weapon. Alright, the report was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Has it been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that SL9 left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. And just made it take the when it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Her brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor of that very day.
The highest honor?
You mean the king of prosecutors?
I knew it.
Why are you looking at me like that? It's an honor to be a prosecutor. An honor for a prosecutor.
This Martian must have really been close with his brother. Day 2009 isn't the place. That was the same day as...
That's right. It's the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. He was whistling that morning. By nightfall, there was thunder.
I believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered. The evidence locker was empty. Von Karma.
Still wonder why it's broken. There's something going on behind the scenes in that case. I'll knew that later. The detective involved in that investigation saved one was taken care of. His style was fired and I was committed and boxed away in a tiny room.
You're about to check Goodman.
If they did something to him, too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, you have seen me, Rena. I mean, damn it, gang. Sky. Investigation lead. Damon Gaines, second command line of Sky. As a person on the folks who been heard of that dude. In that case was the biggest step in both their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah, Damon Gaines did some policing. Arranged for that to happen. You've never been the same since you left. Everyone knew or said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was detective.
Now that you listen to it, I must have said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Alright, man, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out.
Not a secret. I'll start 2 years ago.
Okay, there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, Parker?
Certainly enlightening.
One thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edward is my enemy. It was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That's someone who damn games. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. Fucks off into the sunset. Good night, boys.
Look, that patrolman is who's the other guy?
So it comes out, right? And you know what he says? What are you, moron? I'm in a go agent. Oh, damn. Hate it when that happens.
Guess he wasn't saluting. He was just listening to how his friend messed up. Make a good pair. It's always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. Does mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. I actually talked to us. The chief prosecutor's saying what she did, the decision about what to do, how much Edward, not to mention statements to the media in tomorrow's trial. More chaos going on Thanksgiving, Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Nope, chaotic. Do you know when the most crimes are committed? Around holidays. Like crazy amounts of crime.
Everything's tying closer and closer to Gantz.
Sir, you'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office? Just use a connect in the hallway to the other building, take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? Hey, you're a police officer or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there, it's off limits. As a Detective Ghost, gets his unique charm. And also, why the fuck did you say that? He was letting us in. What are we waiting for? Let's head to Chief's office. Man, must be the chief of detectives. Dang, a screen is so hard it might be shattered. What dark case to me fabricated? That's what I thought all along. I just never bothered to tell anyone. Now there's a guy who cares about his work. The villain used the time machine. Very clever indeed. That explained the alibi. Future might not be so far away after all. Right. Phoenix Wright. He's not writing a report, he's writing a novel. The fuck is this room? February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Oh, where am I? We're in the big house now. The Chief's office, silly. I ain't such a... What, it said in the door? That pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Yeah, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. I never could remember where C was. Huh? What's that, blood? Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant! With the paper he was reading on his desk. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. Been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lance provocative statements. Provocative statement? I mean about the forged evidence. 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neal, and I. And that's the goddamn vase that was shattered. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture. Can't quite seem to put my finger on it. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'll be able to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case is long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, you'd still like to have a look around.
I've seen it hippie. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. I heard we get out. I have a meeting to attend.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet, after all.
What do you mean?
Chief God denied our request to search the crime scene. Means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Okay, that's the golden armor. That's off to the right. That's the unstable vase, and that is King's whatever. And that is a goddamn knife. Spear thing. Just like the fucking thing has. Hi, pal. That gumshoe. Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
I'm, just taking a breather. Peter.
Sitting so long?
Actually, I'm serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like the Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, I say, Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth?
No. Why do you ask?
There's a fire in both the police department and the prosecutor's office.
Almost like the battle between you two in court.
It's not serious. It's because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. I falsified evidence 2 years ago. Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. All the rumors, and then that? You know what's going to happen.
Yikes.
I'm studying about those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. I think people are accusing him of injustice. I for one ain't buying it, pal.
Looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah. Pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, serial killer was on the loose.
Law was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty.
Hey, that's it! That game prosecutor's award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
We had the award ceremony?
Of course, that award.
Again, why is it broken?
I almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? There's guarded bloodstain on that evidence locker with a light. Or you could shave out most of officers nowadays.
Would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded so well.
That's it. It's right. He's right though.
With the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. Somebody else killed a guy and that guy was there.
and that it's fully possible to get here to there within an hour. Because it's an hour and a half time span of when it could have been killed. Between 4 and 5:30. 5:15, but it could be before. Like, really could be before. Then he was just put in there, and then came out. Possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. Alright, is that? What are you doing with that? This isn't cage closed. They're not locked away in a locker. Detective Goodman swear. Suddenly disappeared from the locker. Was found Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it! I remember what incriminating piece of evidence it was. It showed me that night, but it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. One hour left to investigate. Victim Detective Goodman must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone can exit. I can bring them. This one's having too many, Detective. Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us. Yeah, what? Oh, I have some flour. Okay, Detective. Wait, run! That's sir! It didn't help. One time I took a nap on a bench with a wet paint. And then I comforted. I share a little. I lost item report, huh? That's a detective. You knew what it was right off the bat. I am a master of manipulation, you know. Master? That is such a cool thing of it. Well, shit, things are meant to be lost, meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here. Oh, higher power. Maybe I shouldn't let them hold any evidence. No longer going to be open without a fingerprint match. No reason for the murderer to touch his own locker. Hey, wasn't your locker the one with blood on it, Detective? Handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand. Fingerprints. Shh. If they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? That happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth. Another jar. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? You mean it's son, one of those memories that people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. About him makes me feel uneasy. I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gunn? I've never seen that before. Our Marshall would do such a thing. No, it's a Marshall? What did I do? What the matter with me? First start out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? Yeah, so listen to all your troubles. That is so. How come she talks to a cactus? I believe he's just a patrolman now. Well, I'll trade places with him. Come on, try looking at me like that. Well, why would Edgeworth be blind? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Plus, this guy isn't the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. I know that. I know, there were a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. So many silent prosecutors kept him safe from those who didn't like him. But now, with this... Are there really so many people who hate him? Nauru, our lieutenant resident officer would not only have that, but he's young. But he's young. There's no better rep I know of for making enemies.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Velvet and young.
Sure. Let's go to lunch. Let's go for lunch again sometime. My treat. Sure.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Sure.
You don't have any problems with enemies? Yeah, well, everyone wants to stick out. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about him. Oh, look at all this pressure on famous just like crack. Actually, I took a look at the file or while coffee we were brewing. He's genuinely considered for Edgeworth.
Well, did you find out anything?
I haven't dark up behind was during his final attack. Final attack? You mean he killed Prosecutor Marshall? He was trying to protect a girl.
Seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Let's see. It had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's over somewhere here, okay? His recollection never failed to press.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. Like jog his memory.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time. Here's a gesture, run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? How made him take to serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he used him in his car.
This car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes. I transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed the lady. Witnessed a kid walking by, so he killed him too. And he buried the bodies of a jogger came upon the scene and killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
He was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. It's a single shred of evidence. Are we going to do it?
So he turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of questioning, he fled to murder his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall.
I kind of was witnessed by someone too. Luckily,
Dark was arrested on the spot. Forget that my last witness wasn't killed. The last witness, aka Emma. This knife, it's Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it. And plus it had his fingerprints on it too.
No one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, yes?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, the sheath's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Ah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife is found. That's what did it, man. Victim Neil Marshall carried it inside his own body. It's found deep inside his stab wound.
You matched Dark's knife?
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive. That's probably where the forged evidence came in, because he probably didn't die from that. Probably died on something else, but then he fucking just was put in him.
Well, there you have it. In a nutshell. That's all I know.
Ask you one more thing.
What is it? Which money you need? This is actually chief got.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now, his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, the detective's ID card can lock the door.
Really?
I'd rather have a civilian in there. I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
I'm putting we can.
Oh.
Alright, pal. Don't plan on getting fired because of you.
Like this ID card. This Detective Goodness.
Don't work either. Data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
In other words, Gumshoe was our only chance of getting into that thing.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would change his mind.
Somewhere? Alright.
I wonder if Atropos is back yet. There he is. Looks like he's writing something.
Huh? What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
Sure was quick to throw the paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I'd have to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. It's another allegation to me.
Gee, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
I wonder what he was writing before. Oh, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth's sitting right there. Let's distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. The detective Gumshoe at the window? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look.
What? Letter for...
Having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
Resignation? Edward, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. After I proved my father's murder, and that I was not the true perpetrator. And now this. But I actually used falsified evidence. I can't keep going like this.
Edgeworth, none of it was your fault.
I know the path I've walked. They don't need to tell me. The path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. No one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Bite, please, you have to do something.
It's not a resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
Somewhere that looked like this somewhere.
Something that looked like that?
Only different. Now, where was it?
Despite something's amiss here.
This picture was hanging on the wall of Chief Gunn's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The journal Mr. Marshall's holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
That was the official prosecutor's trophy. Looked like until 2 years ago. The story behind its design.
A story?
That's interesting. Are you telling it to us? Simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. I guess it's from a nosebleed.
Nosebleed, hmm? Maybe in his wrath, Cedric slapped someone for their competence. That Gumshoe's face could find. One dear. Ending. Work desk. Quite tidy as one might expect. I wonder if this is a reference to Edgeworth's game. Because I know Edgeworth did have a game. Because it didn't sell. Be his lucky trial jacket. It's more like on a shelf. Has no meaning for me anymore. What do you mean anymore? That's where I was last year. Good as it to dwell on the past. What's me? Well, can you accept it graciously? Actually, something's been troubling me about this shield. Alright, please. And there's also... Oh, cut off the smoke. I lost sight of the truth. That's worth. As it was right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor. Sedgwick, you were only doing your job! I've also made my own decisions about what I can do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself is something I cannot do. Uh-oh, make you serious. That's right, please, you have to do something! Alright. Blah 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 blah. It's not related to the case, remember? You said so yourself. So I did. Chief Gunn gave this to you that day, didn't he? He should bring it here from the patrol police department. The chief is a very competent man, but sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense. And that comes to mind. Just sit down. Let's have a cup of tea. Okay. Everything in this case is designed to cast doubt on me. Hey, don't look at me. Yes, I went into the evidence room on the day of the crime. Jacob asked me to do something. Take evidence from the case solved 6 months ago back to the prosecutor's office. I have a locker there as well. Did you notice anything in this when you were in the evidence room? That room's always dark and I was in a hurry. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Alright. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to. Nothing I can do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. That bond was broken. we stand to lose everything. The police department's area is my area, and my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains the same no matter what excuse I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work, so tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
And Edgeworth can't keep his kind of emotion bottled up.
Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, getting on my nerves.
Mr. Edward, you can't just walk out of the trial. Your gay lover is here to just stare at you and tell you it's like okay to try and beat his ass as he beats yours.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change the prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence seems too short. Those lists run twice as long. So as long as those lists, that is right. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
Nothing strange about it.
Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you get awarded this?
Because receiving awards can't exactly skip out of the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, but drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day, as until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Chief Gunn asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. I need to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
So you wouldn't have been here unless the chief asked you to be here at the exact same time the murder.
This award originates from the ancient Chinese tale.
Chinese.
The word contradiction is written with two characters. Spear and shield. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell me it, though? For Eva's sake. God damn it. Even I know this one. Shield that blocks any spear, and spear that pierces any shield. What would happen if they fought each other? And so the truth is they would both fucking break.
Very well.
Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with two items. First was a halberd. He claimed to decipher any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other! Not.
Where was it? Then again, you had the story before, right? Yes, mentioned the very description. These items miscredit them both. The king pointed this out, and the merchant was lucky features. That's the Chinese word for contradiction. One. Shield and halberd.
I see. So the chip shield and broken knife symbolize?
Precisely so. It symbolizes the merchant's items, their contradictions. The detail ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given the shield? How to ask Chief Gaunt. Years ago, he had the house part of the war abolished. Chief Gaunt? Probably because it would be way too obvious that it's a spear that killed him? That killed Neil? Joe Dark. Excuse me. I think you care for a quarter pound of roast beef. A star! Guess you're out of lunches. Certainly aren't. The carrot sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Still never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. When this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to a mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? And now that little scene I have to witness. There's a lot of stab detected with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Star's hatred to Lana all dates back to 2 years ago. Oh, that's every lunchbox. Nice! I got them all. I can give you now is a coffee seed rice set. But she eat this and maybe I'll be able to tell black and white tomorrow. Well, nothing about that. That's the SL9 incident. At 7:30 p.m. Single stab wound. Died of blood loss in under 10 minutes. Found a wound with missing tip. To the recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as public prosecutor. You wrote a resignation letter. Not even designating. Resigning. Mr. Edwards was cool and concise. Still, it wasn't his fault. Someone has to be responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world. But our responsibility means nothing if he just quits. Not everyone sees it that way. To really take responsibility, you should have to work the rest of your life for no pay. It's one tough grown-up world there. Joe Doc. That's a name I'll soon forget. We trip for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. That steak was steamier than a bullet hot gravy. Oh, Jake Marshall Phil must have been going through hell. I mean, because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. Became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made him all the more desperate. Her? Her all the more desperate. Anna Sky. My sister? The best of the best. I put on the SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. On in Chief Gods. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Doc got what he deserved. Still, it's obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found suddenly appeared. I thought it was a kept secret. You don't have proof anything illegal was done. Not proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us were relieved of our duties, mostly without even so much as an explanation. That Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. I always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. He was being used? Damn it, Lana Sky. Gotta love that investigation with Lana second command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damn it, Captain Magnus in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence of the case he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean? Oh yes. Yeah, it was about him even back then. I wouldn't dare confront it though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, he felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from a shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, did she? Yes, thanks to Chief Guns. Chief Guns. Powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There's only one little thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, Timothy. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I'm making 50 copies of these files. Copying files. Being a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well? I'm not mistaken. I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ.
I'm admiring persistency, but my answer is still no. Not a thing in the chief office, period. Carrying my neck on the line.
This is the last prize scene in the deal. It's on 9, isn't it? I have to take a look in there.
Something.
Yeah. This.
I'll just crumble on a piece of paper. No way! This transfer can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe I pushed him this far.
Snooper really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. I know different now. He trusted us, detective, to provide him sound evidence. Sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
here, take my ID card.
you can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off with another lost item report. With another lost item report.
Look at me. Especially Kuramaru out of the loop. We're all my friends with Mr. Edwards. Depending on how this case turns out, we are be as good as terminated.
What?
Or at least, let me do this. For Mr. Edwards' sake.
Hey, detective. Thank you. I know this. I'm doing it for Edward. Edward, not for you. She wasn't very photogenic, is he? Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face. Look, his eyes are half shut. Yeah, his mouth is half open. Hey, each of his shirt buttons is off a notch. He's got the narrow end of his tie in front. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue. Here goes, Miss Wright. We're in. When finds us now,
That gumshoe the goner. Alright, man. I'm counting on you to bail me out.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah, just a gumshoe! What are you even doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. I am too.
Here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Ghoster's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket.
I don't do that to my card. None of that to my card. I never get a chance to come in here. Figured I'd look on the shelf. Alright, we're all in this together now.
Really do want to get fired, don't you?
We're lucky. Come on, let's see what we can find out.
I don't even know this. The desk up the other side of the room. Is that your sister's? Yes. That's where I was waiting for Lana. And a day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now?
No, sure. It's entirely Chief God's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. Keeps it as a warrant that everyone else wants to always be alert unless someone shouts or New Year party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
See. So, he was probably being truthful. So was this long left? No one ever touched the desk?
Well, except Chief God. That green lady was in here each morning.
Has it passed since that incident? There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Manager or something?
Sure.
I came here to look around, right? There's one of the on 9 crime scenes. Wait, that's our only reason I'm coming here, is that?
Why do you ask?
No. Nah, it wouldn't be. No. Nah. No way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Nah, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! That's our man, buddy.
What is it?
Someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you now. You want to just let it go at that.
Sorry, this guy's so starting to get on my nerves. So what's bothering you?
I don't think. You've gone. Maybe he's a suspect to you.
But he's right, Mr. Bite. What do we think of him?
What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. Yeah, you're not ignoring me again.
This room's covered in blood. This is from that incident? Must be when Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. Years have passed, so reaction's kind of dull. The murder really did take place here. Spraying fucking everywhere.
Okay.
It's the real deal, isn't it? What's wrong with these weapons?
Alright, pal. Shaving on the care for imitations.
This pipe organ, now this arm. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars has gone to this room? What? You are paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1% of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh. Be careful what you're saying.
Who knows? He might be hiding in the shop as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there.
Dead. Never be able to get back out.
Yeah, I don't know how scary that guy can be.
It's pretty far from 15 stories up. You shot that suit of armor from here.
Perhaps the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why didn't he?
Say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. Wow, look at the size of Chief God's desk. Did you know that?
We were here earlier. I wonder what he was reading. It looked like evidence.
Some evidence?
That's crazy. The list runs twice as long as this out.
Look at the case name.
SL9 incident. What this doing here?
Oh, Detective, what did you just say?
I said I wonder what.
About evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
That's right. There wasn't a lot of evidence.
That's the list of evidence. What's the other half must be doing here? The chief must be hiding something about the case.
It appears so.
Wow, look at the size of Chief God's desk.
This is inside the drawer.
Evidence from SL9 incident. Search for the other half of that list.
What would this list be doing here? Gotta look a little more into this list.
Oh, this is.
Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it?
You find something? Can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now.
Huh? Oh,
No, it's nothing.
my eyes moving about.
Like that, Mr. Wright. Better not forget about this picture. Okay. Figured. Taken that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. Now receiving his award for recognition. Marshall took a picture here. He went along with Chief Grant to question Dark. But he never would be dead just a few hours later. He said thanks. Wait. I'm sorry, I won't be able to hear any information, so that's why I have to get it out all out of my system now. You can't, don't you? It's so negative, Detective. You want to share your information, though. No, my right. Never had anything you should share with me anyway. Ah, just stay positive. Now I know where I saw it before. Right here. Here? You mean the chief's office? Where it go? Used to sit right on top of that shelf years ago. Here's a stare at it. While being forced to listen to that organ.
You would stare at it?
I tried to use my telepathy to knock it over.
Telepathy? Hey, there it is. Right there in that picture, see?
Oh yeah.
This is safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is right with injury.
Okay, if you say so. Looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. 7-digit number.
Don't touch it just yet. It's gonna be all 7s, I know it.
I'm not sure what will happen if we enter the wrong code.
I better wait until I find something more definite. I wish I had my birthday. The chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. I didn't even hear playing it in the criminal affairs department.
That's the second floor. This is the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
My detective screws up the chief calls her to his office. Makes them listen to the organ for hours.
What's so bad about that? He's exceeding the soul.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for ringing in their ears. That's instrument of punishment, literally.
Aren't the chief's ears affected?
He never listened to anyone anyways. So that's aside the point.
That giant window.
You want to crash right through it and jump outside.
It's the 13th floor.
I know, I was just saying.
What?
It's making a detective, but I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. As long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Let's say that. These shelves must be empty. I must have cleaned them out and she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. A small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. This was Lana's desk. Sure as fate. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. It's not even a dust sign. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Has Lana ever come back here?
Now, you've got much. Don't keep it clean in memory of your partnership. Or the stuff legends. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Is he keeping a memory of her? Memory of the crime. This mark looks like some kind of flower.
Where it is design it. The senior, a prosecutor's badge.
Prosecutor's badge?
Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar.
What? They have badges too?
And that doesn't portray the severity of the punishment system.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful. This truth never wears a badge.
That's because you're a sharp dresser. I just like that when you go too well with this outfit.
So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges?
Yes, everyone just gotta let it slide.
That's supposed to signify severe punishment.
Well, it is.
I have a hunch.
Well, I know. You want to try my birthday itch.
I have a better idea.
Here goes nothing.
Five, 6, 7. Figured. Bingo. What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was it, pal?
77777777. Final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer entered the room that day.
You mean 7777777? I don't even know her?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time.
I mean one thing. That's Chief God's ID number.
Say, you care to look inside?
Sure, I'm on your side. How much does he have stacked away?
Look, it's a
Shard from a broken cup?
Somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? There's something else in here too. What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Alright, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. I think the chief made up the design. Hey, chief, made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Here's a thought.
Is that it? Is this all that was in the safe?
I think so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
And unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't let you take them. After all, my neck on the line here.
Right. Time to prove their relevancy to get them. These two items are taken. SL9 is in. Come on, there's gotta be something we can show to the detective. Can you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that together. Ah, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had SL9 sticker on it.
Does it ring any bells? No, that fragment we just found.
I mean, that's one. That was in safe.
That's that one. That was in the safe. That was in the safe.
Now they mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Yeah, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at it. Alright, Mal.
So it's right at working you do.
That's right. Here's some glue. Piece this together again. It'll prove Chief Gaunt was knowingly hiding evidence.
Here goes.
There. It's like a charm. It of course means Chief Gaunt willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, it's still a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But
Hey guys, get a load of this.
that's it.
This piece you just attached is different from the others.
There's a reddish line on it. Reddish line? That's blood.
Oh yeah. How did she got hide? It's in safe. A lot better now. The charge complete.
But it only raises another question. What's a piece of it doing in the chief's safe?
More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? Isn't that much safer for anyway?
I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial just might hinge on this. And this fucking picture. The fact that it's also over here. Here's handprint. The detective gonna shoot. I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. I want to take some fingerprints.
It's right idea, detective.
Alright, out of 10 shakes.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Alright, take my fingerprints.
That's not your fingerprints we want to take.
What? Oh, this isn't time for shouts. We're talking about that.
We're talking about that clock we found in the safe.
Oh. Yeah, right. One with the handprint on it, right? Jeez, where's your sense of humor?
Are you my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with.
Give him my best shot. Ooh, this is a good one. This one's good. This one's good. This one fully works. Not guns. Not really Meekins. Not Marshalls. Not Goodmans. Not Gumshoes. Oh, those guys. Oh. Match found.
No. What could this be? What are his fingerprints doing here? How do you find a match? His fingerprints were they?
Seems the prints are too old. They aren't. You have to get a match.
That's too bad. They'd be Dark's prints. Psst. Hey, you. Over here. What's going on here? What are that kitchen French doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here. Maybe you should hold on to this.
Well, any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it? If it wasn't for his ID card, it would have been useless. Isn't that right? You and the coat.
Chief Grant! Didn't think he'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, a man who believes in signs. As I walked into my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog running right into a pole. So then I thought of a certain detective.
You mean me, Sheriff?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you and the coat.
Me, sure?
I'll have your idea of the way out. Hope you need to get any more.
Sure.
Now get out!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way at 2.
Wait. I am the one with the spiky hair. No coat yet.
Me, sir?
Take a word with you.
Sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go.
Mr. Right! Look, pal. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, these officers off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. I've seen the evidence Chief Gunt was hiding in his office. I'm finally starting to get the picture. Why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Alright. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over again with the chief. Later, pal. Now that I heard from Emma, she said the police want to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. There's
No use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you. Which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. Now I think I finally figured it out. How it is that's left behind your words. You did a good job mentoring you. Rather jealous. Seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Falling by leaves and bounds. I see the hunger in your eyes. I have to admit, it's more than a little perplexed at the first. Insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's what hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid is more like it. No, I'm not mistaken. The person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is the person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly frightened of. What is this person's name? Oh, this guy? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it you're still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is responsible, respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gunt's name was never mentioned? Chief Gunt? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had asked because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gaunt. Your intent to accuse Chief Gaunt is more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gaunt falsified evidence in that case. I just found this in a safe in Chief's office. This sharp piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? A piece of evidence from SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gaunt himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Please say, Mr. Wright. Says he surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Oh no, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. The murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say follow orders. Yes, it's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I should dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. He'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edwards' car. Just as I expected, despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edward's car. The trunk's lock was broken. I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? Edward's knife? No. I found the body. This knife was stuck in it. A knife from the SL9 incident. Serial Killer Dark Joe's knife. I could just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. And the Edward's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That's the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. A star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? Thought you used to stab the detective was evidence in the Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. After its exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. To tell her what happened, and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma was so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gaunt, first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 had been murdered. I wanted to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. At least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean... Knowing the case had died, he decided to take things into his own hands. Disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. Now he stole my ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, I remained in doubt. He must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, that's right. Both as a defense attorney and investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I gotta get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Fuck off. I know I will. And I'll see you all next time in the vault.